And yeah, within only 2 days of wearing Aeon and X39, the swelling completely went down, and the mom was able to start walking around without any pain. So, yeah, guys, we really do have an amazing, amazing product. Shame this lady Monica just kept saying thank you, thank you, thank you. And it's just amazing that we can actually help people. So, yeah, Wilson,
Yeah.
welcome. I just thought I'll keep everyone busy with a quick
Yes, yes,
testimony.
yes. That's incredible, buddy. We're just hearing these stories every week and sometimes daily, and that would have never happened if you didn't speak to that lady. You know, and
Yeah,
and and this is the thing. If George didn't send Chris, I think it was 20 plus
21.
messages. If he stopped at message 20 and he didn't send message 21, none of us would be in the business. And yeah, I love hearing stories like that because these products are incredible. And we have a responsibility sharing it with people. And look how the dots connected very quickly. People got product and then just getting amazing results. Okay, it's not always like that, I have to say. There was some luck there. It's like 30% of the time that people get results so quickly, but it's amazing that we can help people like that. So we've been talking a bit this week about just what we can do for people to understand how to get the business side of it going because it's actually very, very easy and it revolves around one principle, making managers. So I said to Carlo, let's run through the new pricing structure very quickly and just show people some of the changes because it's now been set in stone. And then let's talk about what we need to do to create managers. So, Carlo, what I think I want to do is I've got that 4-page update that Chris did. Must I share that? Um,
Yes, let's
let,
start there.
let me just do that. Just give me a second. Um, just minimize this a bit. Share my screen there. So the changes are now in full swing and everything's been updated. So, Carlo, I don't know if you've had a chance to look at this. Um, but I think it's quite cool what they've done here. Um,
Yeah,
the updates are fairly basic. If you look at these packages, it's now there's 3 options, and I like that. 5 was too many packages. They literally got rid of the bronze package and the platinum, and now we've got core, advanced, and premium. So very basic. You sign up somebody on a core package, which used to be the silver. It's now $295. You get $35 commission and 180 personal volume. That 180 BV, and that's for 3 sleeves. Then the advanced package is now for 6 months instead of 5.5. I think that's a lot easier to explain. And it's $535. It counts for 300 personal volume and you'll make $75 when you sign somebody up on an advanced package, which used to be the gold one. And then the final package is the premium. I like what they've done here. They give us 20 sleeves. The actual commission that you make from that is $405. And it's all going to the person that's signing the premium up. No more fast start bonuses. It's more compliant. So that's pretty much what they've done on the packages. Carla, there's been no changes on the binary, am I right? Do you think we need to go through that? Is there anything you want to add on the packages there?
yeah, I think it's just very important that we just do explain there is a starter kit. Okay, the $25 starter is still in place. A lot of people tend to think that the bronze has now fallen away completely, and it's a lot more expensive for people to actually get involved in the business. You can still sign people up using the starter kit, and they could go and BV, not PV. Yeah, we'll answer that quickly, Ronnie, but the BV is business volume. So when people actually sign up with the core, those points travel through as business volume to everyone in that leg, whether it's the left leg or the right leg. But let me just jump back to the starter. People can jump on the starter and still join the business and buy a pack, whether it be a X39 or whether it be um, a sleeve of Aeon. So a lot of people have thought that just because the bronze pack fell away, that everyone has to join at the core, the advanced, or the premium. You can sign someone up on the starter pack and then just add a sleeve to that, and that will still allow them to join the business.
Yes, absolutely love that. So the bronze pack is still there, but it's now not as a package. So just something to note when you sign somebody up as a starter, and let's say they order an Aeon, for example, you won't get commission on that. You'll just get the volume in your structure. So that's just something to mention. But you're absolutely right. People can still come in at that price point. And I think what they've done here is very clever. It's a lot easier to explain. If I look at some of the other changes, I mean, the binary is still exactly the same. I don't know if you maybe just want to quickly go through that, Carlo. I don't know if everybody understands this 100%. What do you think?
Yeah, you can go through it, no problem. We can definitely
So,
explain it so that people can understand how the cycle bonuses work.
so how I like to explain it, there's a couple things you need to do before you can earn binary commissions. Firstly, you need to be active. That means you've ordered a product. It can be any product in a 31-day period. Just on this note, the only other thing that's also changed is people can't just sign up at starter without ordering a product and start earning commission. You need to actually order a product to earn from the compensation plan. So that's the only other thing that changed. And I think it's good. People should be using the product. We should be a product of the product. And that's how I get a lot of my business in. So to get binary qualified, you need to order any product in a 31-day period. And you need to at least have one personally sponsored active brand partner on each leg. That's also ordered a minimum of 55. That means any product in a 31-day period. Then you open up binary commissions. And as that as you open it, there's level one binary commissions. It's called Core Premium. If you've activated your binary, you can earn 2 cycles a week from the binary, which is $100. So I recommend people build towards that target. That's sort of target number one. So how does the binary work? It's a 2/3 binary structure. Every time somebody orders a product or buy a package, there's these points that gets accumulated. You'll see core 180, advanced 300, and premium 745. So every time somebody comes into your network, unlimited levels deep, and 660 points occur on your strong leg and 330 on your weaker leg, it will do a $50 cycle. And it does that automatically. The thing that's really powerful about binaries in general is we are working together as a team. And as you
Yeah.
can see, our team is really moving and we share a leg with each other. So the people I've signed up directly on my left leg, we are all building the left leg together. And that has a beautiful effect over the long term. I have a right leg that's got almost 2,800 people, and I've only brought a couple of them. It's maybe 100. So it's very, very powerful. Now, if you want to earn more than $100 a week in the binary, you need to go manager. We're going to touch on that now. The moment you hit the first rank manager, you can earn up to $1,500 a week in the binary. And I think that's really good money anyway. When you upgrade to director, up to 2,500, and this goes all the way up to senior presidential director. And the most you could ever earn from the binary is $25,000 a week. Now, that is the only reason why this compensation plan is sustainable. Any person that knows anything about compensation plans is they didn't limit the amount that you could earn from the binary. At some point, it wouldn't work. And I know in South Africa, $25,000 a week sounds like a lot of money, and it is. But I personally know 4 friends that has maxed out their binary in America, and it's the part of the compensation plan that got me excited about this. The product is so groundbreaking that if you just stick with it over time, you don't know, people know. And somebody can come
Yeah.
in 100 levels deep in your business and bring 1,000 people, and that volume counts. You must just order a product every month. So, is there anything you want to add there, Carlo?
I think that is very, very important, especially those of you who are just getting started and really want to treat this as a business. When you understand holding your position and accumulating those points, it's as simple as just ordering a product. And I always try to explain to people, whenever you start your own business, there's always some sort of cost. Yeah, thank you. There's always some form of cost to running a business, whether that be your rent, whether that be your staff. When you are in an online business, purchasing product every month is the only cost that you have in your business. That allows you to have access to your back office. It allows you to even use the product or sell the product, but that keeps you active in the business. And when I first started in LifeWave, all I did was understand how important it would be for me to stay active, to accumulate all that volume. Right in the beginning, I did not consider building LifeWave as a business, but just to use the product in order to get a healthier body and recover from some pain in my shoulder. And only about 7, 8 months ago did I really start to build this as a business, but I had already accumulated the points and the volume for the last 5 to 6 months. That also had lots of extra volume in the one leg, generating so many points there that the moment I started to build this as a business, I immediately started seeing the results of having those $50 cycles. So yeah, I think it's just important to understand where you are right now, whether you just getting started or whether you've been in the business for a while and you've hit a bit of stagnation in your business. Just remain active.
Yeah.
We're going to continue doing these trainings to teach you how do you become a manager. Once you've hit manager and you are earning those two, three, $400 a month and being able to pay your product without it costing you, then this becomes a lot easier.
Yes.
And I always tell people you need to set your goals. We've done some great training about goal setting and understanding your why. If you've missed that training, go into the WhatsApp groups. You'll see the training that we did there. Watch that and understand what goal do you want. Myself and Wilson and a few people on this call have actually challenged each other to say we are going to aim for senior presidential director. I want to get to a stage where I'm earning $25,000 a week. And my team knows that. And some of them are just wanting to be manager and director in the short term. But our goal is to get senior presidential director, whether that happens in 3 months or whether it takes you 3 years.
Yeah.
Whatever your goal is, stick to your goal because this compensation plan really pays phenomenally well.
Yeah.
And you only need 3 or 4 people in your business that have said they want to stick it out and they're going to build this with you. And you will see how your team starts to just grow. But the most important is to understand how do you become a manager so that you can teach the rest of your team to become managers.
Yeah. Yeah, you touch on something there that's very important, bud. Firstly, I'm willing to get you where you want to go. If you just want to pay for your product, then you need to make $100 a week and you'll pay for your product and you'll have maybe $100 a month. If you want to do it like us that want to get to the 25K a week, it's literally one thing you need to do. You need to sign people up and make managers, and we're going to touch on that now. And it's going to take some time. Guys, I'm going to do this for the next 20 years. After what I saw this weekend and I saw the vision of this company, this is a marathon I'm running. And I must tell you, we are getting incredible momentum. It's definitely picking up a lot of speed. You guys have seen my group, how the people are coming in. And what happens here is we're going to go into the ranks in a bit, but once, because the binary is so special, it takes one person to bring 10 people and that duplicates one. And very, very quickly, there's 100 people that come into your network. And it just takes one person. If I can show you in my back office, there was literally a person that came in on my weaker leg, and my earnings went from $100 a week to 500 in 7 days. And it just takes that one person. Now, it's going to take a bit of time to find that one that's going to bring 10 and duplicate, but it's worth it. And we're helping a lot of people. So I think that's the binary covered, because I do want to just touch on the second target there. So the first target, if I can just go back, is this $100 a week target. If you see core premium bottom left corner, that for me is target number one. And that's fairly easily achievable. You literally just need to get somebody working on each leg. It doesn't even have to be a lot of momentum. It just needs to be consistent. So the binary is unlimited levels deep. That's why the earnings is so aggressive with people that stick with it. Sorry, guys. Because this picks up momentum. That person that brings 10 people that duplicates, that happens on your weaker leg. You can go from $100 a week to 1,000 like that. But for me, the matching bonus is the highlight of the compensation plan. It does not look like much, but the reason why I say that is the binary, they had to limit it. They had to limit it at $25,000 a week, because otherwise the math wouldn't make sense. The matching bonus is paid on a uni-level structure. So it's the best of both worlds. It's a hybrid comp plan. So unlimited depth, unlimited width. Now, if I can tell you some of the back offices I've seen of the American leaders, there's people earning six figures in this company monthly. And you can only earn $25,000 a week from the binary. And guys are earning 4 or 5 times that a week. And it's because of the matching bonus, because of that unlimited width, and there's no limit to it. Okay, it's only 3 levels, but it's very, very powerful. So just to run through it very quickly, they haven't changed much. You sign up a person, they earn $1,000 a week. From the binary, you'll get 25% of that. You need to be paid as manager or above to qualify for that. To open up second level matching bonus is the second target for me. So firstly, you'll see you need to be active with 110 PV. That means you've ordered 2 products. You need to be a manager or above. We're going to touch on that now. And you need to have done a minimum of 6 cycles in the binary weekly. It's $50 a cycle. So the moment you've made $300 in binary commissions, boom, they open up second level matching bonus, and it's immediate. The moment you hit that $300, it opens up. Now, let's say you sign somebody up, they made $1,000 a week, you earn 25%. They sign up Carlo. Carlo makes $1,000 a week. They earn the 25 and I earn the 20. And 20% is a lot, guys. I can tell you leaders that signed up people that go to the higher ranks making $10,000 a month just on first level matching bonus. Very, very powerful. Now, I personally haven't opened up my level 3. I'm working very hard on that. So it's pretty much the same. The only difference here, it's now called core. So you need to have 3 active people on each leg. That means they've ordered a product, core or above. And you need to have a personal person on each leg that's earning level 2 matching bonus. And you need to cycle 10 times, which is $500. So there's 3 targets for me: $100, $300, and $500. Once you get to $500 a week, you can't stop it. Then you've done the work.
Yeah.
Then it just starts picking up momentum. So that's pretty much matching bonus. Anything you want to add there, Carlo?
No, right in the beginning, the matching bonus for me was very, very confusing until you start earning it. The moment you start doing 6 cycles in your binary and you see the second level open up, then you start seeing that the second person that came into your business from the first generation of people you brought in, suddenly you're earning commission off of them. Then it starts to make sense. And you're like, oh, okay. Suddenly I'm getting these extra little $20 and $30 and $60 from all these other people. And it's all the 20% of what they've earned.
Yeah.
So once you start breaking managers and actually earning those $100, and your team are earning those $100. Once you open up the 6 cycles, then those people who are then earning those little $100, that all counts for you as your second level bonuses. And then you start seeing where all that earnings comes from. So we're not going to focus too much on this, but we just wanted to go through the new slides that Chris managed to do for us. And then we'll show you on the back office how do you actually track where your people are and what they still need to do in order to get manager.
Beautiful. Yeah, no, absolutely love that. And what I like about this is the people that are persistent, you just get paid more and more and more. Chris hasn't opened up level 3 matching bonus, but George has. And that week he opened it up, there was extra €750 that came in. So being persistent here, that's why the people get to the really high earnings very quickly once the momentum's there, because of the way they've structured this. So, Carlo, maybe chat about manager, and then I'll add something there because they've now set this in stone, and I like what they've done. So take it away there, buddy.
Yeah, I'm just going to read exactly what the qualifications are so that if you didn't know what was required, you'll be able to understand. As a manager, you must be an advanced member or above. Okay, so this is why we always say it's important, even if you had started as a bronze back in the day, or you just start on the start to buy one product, it's always good to upgrade your kits. Then go and upgrade, buy yourself the core package. And when you then need more stock, go and upgrade to the advanced and get the extra 3 sleeves or 6 sleeves, depending on what product you choose, so that on your account, you have now purchased the advanced rank, so or the advanced package, so that you are now active with that position being at least 300 PV. You can also do that over time. So if you keep ordering 77 PV, for example, it will probably take you about 5 months in order to get there. Then you would have been active as a lifetime member within the 300 PV. But then you also need to stay active with the 110 personal volume every 31 days. So what I normally do in order to stay active is I go to the promotions and I buy the X39 and the X49 maintenance kit because that gives you about 140 PV personal volume. And that way I've got the X39 and the X49 for my personal use. Okay, it's a lot easier once you start getting other managers and other people in your business that you're earning. If you start earning that $100 a month, that pack costs around 280. So 3 weeks of earnings, it pays for your own product. Then you have to have at least signed 2 people up that have been sponsored in your business that are active with the core, okay, which is the old silver, or that they have accumulated a lifetime personal volume of 180. Okay, and this needs to be on your left and your right leg. So 2 people on your left and 2 people on your right. That will keep you as a manager. And then once you understand what you need to do to be a manager, all you have to do is go and teach the people that are joining your business what they need to do. And firstly, they'll have to get one left, one right, and then 2 left, 2 right. But that's as simple as it is. Okay, you need 2 left, 2 right. You need to be purchasing 110 PV within a 31-month period, and you have to at least have your people active with a core pack. Wilson, anything you want to add there?
Yeah, I like what they've done here. Before these changes, you had to come in at an advanced pack, which used to be the goal to qualify for it. Now were like, no, it's actually 4 months of ordering X39 works out to 308 personal volume. So people can realistically now come in at starter, order X39 for 4 months, and it will count, which I think is very fair. And exactly the same with the two personally sponsored people on each leg. It never used to be like that, and it's made it a lot easier. I have many people in my business that has come in at start and ordered product regularly that would now qualify.
Yeah.
So I think that is very clever what they've done there. And it's exactly the same. You can either come in at core or you can order product for 4 months. So, I mean, I'd rather want to move fast and slow. So ultimately, if people register, it would be great if they can afford coming in at core, because that just gets the ball rolling a lot quicker. And if you sign up two on each leg, you've made almost enough money. I need to add a little bit and you can actually upgrade if you started at core yourself. Now, Avi, his slogan is manager making machine. And there's a really, really good reason for it. It's literally all we need to do here. And it's as simple as that. We need to get people interested on the product. If they want to run with a business, you ask them, how quick do you want to go? Do you want to pay for your product? Do you want to go for the 25K a week? We can help you with either or. How do you do that? You find people that will make managers. And that is exactly how you do it. Now, Carlo, let me tackle director there, and then you can do senior director. So director is very easy, same qualification as manager. You need to be advanced or above and be an active brand partner with 110 PV. So you need to be manager status, and you need to have two personally sponsored active core or above BPs on each leg, and two personally active core BPs on the right leg, and you must have a manager on each leg. So it's literally two people on each leg and a manager on each leg, and everybody's core. And that's director.
Mm.
So that takes a bit of work. But again, if you look at the math that they've done here, you basically need two active people that's going to get to director on each leg, and this ball starts rolling. So what does that mean? You need to find four people that's really going to stick with us. And that's not too hard to do if you just stay persistent. Anything you want to add there, Carlo?
I think it's just very important what you said there. The moment you just keeping your account active, the problem is when you give up just for 1 month and all of a sudden your points flush, or that month that you decide to give up is the fourth month of most of your team members buying consistent product. Now all of a sudden they all hit manager rank or they all qualify to become manager. Suddenly you go from being a manager to a senior director really quickly, because 4 months of consistently telling people what to do suddenly qualifies you. But if you give up halfway before actually seeing that breakthrough, you'll end up missing out on a lot of extra income that you could have had.
Yeah.
And we all get there. We all start thinking the product is great, but times are tough. I just can't afford it. My business is growing slowly. And then you get those moments where you say, I just want to cancel my auto ship. And it's normally just before the finish line that most people land up regretting canceling that auto ship or stopping purchasing product for that month because suddenly their business skyrockets. I had the conversation with Chris and Wilson a couple of months ago. I said, geez, man, it's been a good 5, 6 months of pushing, and I just keep hitting this $100, 150, $100, 150. And they said, just stick to it. You're going to get there. And I promise you, it wasn't even 2 weeks later.
Yeah.
I had my first $650 week. And the next week, I did a $780 week.
Yeah.
And it just happened that 2 weeks before that, I wanted to quit and say, listen, this is just hard.
Yeah.
Um, so, yeah, you just have to believe in the product, believe in yourself, and allow your team to just know what they need to do, because we all get those days where everything feels like it's just too difficult. But the moment you've set that goal to say, this is what I'm going for and I'm going to achieve it, it's going to be a lot easier. And having these calls so that we can have some accountability and some mentorship is really going to get you there to the finish line. Wilson, you know what I wanted to do?
Yeah.
I don't know if you want to jump on your back office, or I can even open up mine. It's
No,
great
you're
going
welcome to open
through
up yours.
director and senior director, but I
Yeah,
wanted to show how you can actually track and see where people are and what they are doing. So if you can allow me to share the screen,
I
then
have, yes.
I'll quickly log in.
And guys, this is very, very important. What Carlo is going to show you now is like your compass of what you need to do to level up. And you can literally go see the people you've registered and go see what they need to do and then help them. Very, very important.
All right, sorry, just waiting for this thing to refresh. I don't know why it's taking so long.
But it's the funniest thing, if you look at the comp plan, you want to get to director, you need to make managers. And
Yeah.
even qualified to go to director, you need to be a manager. So it's not difficult. It's just persistent, and you just need to get people to manager. I mean, what we're doing here is making such a dramatic difference in people's lives. It's something I'll never stop doing. And that first rank is the most important. Once you made a manager, you know the guy's running. And he's also seen cash coming in, and that makes a big difference. Once people see how the money flows, they get more excited. And that's for people using the product. People are going to see great results, and that just starts spreading.
Yeah, sorry, I don't know why this back office is taking so long just to open. Um, just keeps giving me this lovely wheel of death. There we go. Can you see the screen?
Yeah, I can see it.
No? Okay.
Yeah, I can see it.
All right. So when we come here to organization, that's why it was so slow there under maintenance. I was wondering why it was taking so long. If you come here to your organization and you come to upcoming rank promotions, then it will allow you to actually see your team and you can start to see who's a manager, who's director, who's got a rank, who doesn't have a rank. Like, for argument's sake, yeah, my one friend Marina, her next rank is manager. She's 97% of the way there. Um, and once you click on their name, it will then open up. Sorry, guys, this is normally so quick. It's just whenever the company is doing maintenance, then it's a little bit harder to actually show exactly what it is. Hopefully this thing doesn't spin forever. But basically it will show that she's got two people on the left, one on the right, and she's only short one person to get that 180 personal volume in order to actually qualify as being a manager. Let me see if someone else will open up. Sorry, Wilson.
Yeah,
This thing
that's the
just
live
not.
website. There's nothing we can do about it.
The moment you want to do training on the back office and then they're busy doing an update. But in any case, let me just show you on the side here, you can basically go to each and every one of your people and see where they are, what they need to do, and you can motivate them and say, listen, you only need one more on the right. Who do you know that we can call so that we can get you that one more person on the right? This really helps you to be able to track your business and it helps you to be able to see how far you are. As people start hitting their ranks and their positions, it will then change on your home page, which I tried to refresh now. It's not opening. And that will allow you to see how far you are from being director. My wife is very close to getting to senior director. We're about 76% of the way there. We just need one person to break director, and then that will hopefully get us there. So, yeah, sorry about this. I really didn't know that they were going to be doing updates on the back office, but this is really just spinning here in the corner. So I don't think we're going to be able to go through too much of the back office today. Wilson, sorry, maybe just pull
Yeah,
up your slide again and we can work from there.
yeah, no problem. No problem. We can always record another video there. Just give me a second. Let me just get that open. Yeah, it's such good timing there with the maintenance. I can only
And I
give.
just logged in before the call to make sure I know exactly what buttons to push and where to check everything, and it was working so nicely. And then I try to log in and it's so slow. I was like, no, man, something's definitely wrong. And then they're busy doing a maintenance.
So, senior director is the rank where you've pretty much done the work because what they've done is very clever. It's the reason why Chris went from director to senior presidential director in a month. And we see people rank advance very quickly through these last ranks because they're all the same. It's just volume. So how it works with senior director, achieve all the qualifications for director status listed as above. And you need to have two personally sponsored distributors who achieve director status anywhere in your business. They can be left or right, or two left or two right. It doesn't matter. And you need to have earned 10,000 point volume in a month in your sponsorship line in a 30-day period. And then you're senior director. And the only thing you need to do to get to executive director is 50,000 point volume. And I must be honest, when you get to 10,000, it's organically going to get to 50,000 because the momentum's already there. To get to presidential director, exactly the same as senior director, it's just 100,000. Senior presidential
Yeah.
director, exactly the same as senior director, it's just 200,000. And this is where the fun starts. You get to senior director, the hard work's done. And then it's just maintaining. And by then, you know exactly what you're doing. And it happens a lot quicker. I mean, this is a process, but luckily, we have time. And yeah, I'm very excited to see what's going to happen. Just in 2025, there's a lot coming for us. So I don't know if you want to add anything there, Carlo.
Yeah, I think, from people that we personally know with Chris, I mean, he was able to do this in under 2 years.
Yeah,
And I think anyone that really just puts in the work and stays focused, you can really get this position of senior director done. I'm nearly there, and I've been pushing this business like pretty hard for the last 6, 7 months now. I'm hoping that by December I'll be able to hit senior director. That's my personal goal, and then from there it's just volume to go through the rest of the ranks to executive director, presidential, and senior presidential. But I think it's very important for each of us to understand how do we get our team to manager so that once we are breaking enough managers, you're naturally going to become a director. And then once you get your managers to director, you're naturally going to become a senior director. And then
yeah,
it's all about volume. So,
yeah,
a lot of times the basics is what we really need to focus on. And I think there's far too few people in our business that want to do this as a business that don't understand how easy it is to actually become a manager and what those steps are.
yeah,
So we really wanted to focus on what you need to do in order to break those first rank qualifications so that you can start earning. Once you're earning those $200-300 a week, it becomes a lot easier to pay for your product and be able to do the business side because now, it's like with every business. Once you can pay your staff and your rent, then you've got a profitable business. With this, the first goal is how do you earn enough to pay for your product every single month?
yeah. No, no, no. I'm very happy with that. Guys, I see a bunch of people jumped on the call. Any questions, any comments, anything you want to know, you're welcome to unmute yourself there. If there's anything that's not clear, we Um, there's a couple names on the call that I don't recognize, and that's quite exciting. Did you guys like the training? Is there anything that we can go over again? Um, More than welcome to unmute yourself there. See, everybody's very quiet. Ronnie,
Yes, but two people. One is in the US that wants to sign up, and the other guy is in Africa that also wants to sign up. Are there any difference in the process, or in the benefits, or
no, no.
for them, or are they? Is it all exactly the same?
Yeah, the only difference is in Africa, South Africa is the only country in Africa that we can sign people up at the moment. Just know that.
Yeah,
But in America, it's easy. You just need to pick the country that you're in when you do the sign up. And people literally click the country that they're in, and it will actually go to the home page. Then they click on join and they can pick their package. And it's as
yeah,
simple as that. You must know each store has different products. In America, they have a bunch of products. So their store might
yeah,
be a bit different, but the process is exactly the same. It's exactly the same, and I'm excited if you've got an American on the hook because this is flying there.
yeah.
It's actually flying there, and it's also American company, so people trust it because it's one of the fastest growing companies in America, and the word's getting out there. So yeah,
Yes, yeah.
on you, let's definitely get him registered, and yeah, the Americans run with this thing. It's
Okay.
crazy to see Kendall take every award from everybody internationally over the weekend, and she's American.
Yeah, no,
Yeah, Wilson.
they don't start with the core. They will go
Yeah, they
to
go
the
advanced
advanced,
and premium.
or to the top
Yeah,
because they
no,
can afford
no,
it.
no, no. For them to come in at premium, it's happening very quickly there, or they'll come in at advanced and then upgrade quickly. Yes, Carlo, you want
Yeah.
to add something there, bud?
Okay.
Yeah, maybe just for the sake of the American maybe joining, if you want to touch on the new water system that is going to potentially come out next year and how that's going to generate volume within our businesses.
Yes, I don't know too much about costing and but there's a couple new products coming next year. They first did the water machine, which I'm very excited about. It is not going to be cheap. I think it's going to be a couple $1,000s, but they figured out how to infuse the water with light and frequency. And when you drink 1 glass of water a day with the patches, people are getting results within seconds. It's actually boosting the effect of the patches. And I'm very, very excited about that machine, and it's going to fly in America. It's the first of its kind. There's never been water like that. It's literally its own entity, that water. There's not water on the planet like that. And then they've also got a supplement that's going to come out. You know, people eat differently, their diets aren't the same. So it's going to be a supplement that you're going to drink in order for the patches to also work better. So America is going to be the first ones to get it. So yeah, very, very excited if you're working with an American.
Yeah, that's so exciting to hear. And this is why, building a global business is so important because although those other supplements and the water might get to South Africa a bit later, it will definitely hit the US and the UK before us.
Yeah.
And when we've got people in those countries that are able to order the product, my brain just runs as a visionary to be able to purchase one of those products and set up a health shop and sell patches and give glasses of water and see the absolute testimonials come. I think,
Yeah.
there's a real business opportunity in being able to do that.
Oh no, definitely. And when you sign up Americans, you're making money while you sleep. It's nice to earn in that time zone. So yeah, if you need any help with that, you give us a shout. Hi, Paul. I see you unmuted yourself there, bud. Can I unmute you there? There we go.
Yes, yes. Good evening, good evening. Thanks, Carlo and Wilson. I just love the simplicity of what you've just explained. I think a lot of people, when they try and look at the end game, being senior presidential director, they look at all the steps in between. That seems like so much work to do. But Carlo said it just now. If we can just focus on the beginning part of turning more people into managers. So in other words, what that means is just focus on your directs and teach them to duplicate what you're doing with them, with their directs. Then you shouldn't need to. Yes, we want to support our team, but you shouldn't need to go further than your direct, because you should have been able to teach them to do what you're doing with them, with their team under them, and with their team under them. So all you have to do is focus on your direct team. If you find the right people, as we have also been speaking about, if you can find those right people, as Wilson quite rightly said, that want to run with the business, and you taught them from the start what the benefits are, how the compensation plan works, and the benefits of getting into this business, because it helps people better their health. So they have to be a testimony of it, but also it can help them in business or finances. Then surely this has got to work for a lot of people. And we just keep it that simple in the beginning. And you just let that duplicate, as Carlo said. That should be the easiest and the most simplest way of doing this business. I love what you guys said. Thanks very much.
No, definitely, buddy. It's as simple as that. You guys are going to see Javi on the 9th, on the 7th of December. His slogan is Manager Making Machine. Guys, this guy's earning money that doesn't even make sense in South Africa. And all he does is just make managers. Everywhere in the world he goes, he travels internationally. You'll meet somebody. You'll be like, cool, can I show you how to get your patches for free? Let's get you to manager. And it's just this process of rinse and repeat. Wherever he travels, he speaks to the Uber driver, speaks to the person next to him in the plane. He travels quite a bit. And it's just sort of organically happening. And because he looks so good, because he's been wearing the patches for so long, people listen to him. They're like, wow, like I can see the stuff is working, because he looks a lot younger than he is. And it's as simple as that. Let's not get this confused. You want to get to the higher ranks? You want to get to senior director? Make managers. Help your people do the same. Simple as that. Guys, so I see
thank you, Paul.
getting close to 8 o'clock. Any questions, any comments? Otherwise, let's take this in for a landing. Then I'll get the recording uploaded. Ronnie, are you in any of our groups? Because I'll just drop the link in the group there.
Yeah, he is in some of our groups.
Okay, fantastic. I'll get it uploaded when we're done, and just watch the groups. I'll drop it in there. Guys, I hope you enjoyed
it.
Guys,
please do use the opportunity. If you've got any questions, feel free to ask questions. We love having interactive conversations with the people, so that we know we're answering your questions. But yeah, if there's anything that you want to ask privately, then please do reach out to us on the group. You can send us a voice note or WhatsApp, and we can definitely help you get through understanding how to become a manager, firstly yourself, and then helping the rest of your team become manager.
Fantastic, guys. Carlo, thank you for your time. Thank you to each and every one of you that joined us on the call. We're going to do more training sessions. I'm hoping Clint is going to climb in a bit deeper in the 3 allies concept that he spoke about last week. We got amazing feedback from the last training we did. We are going to dig a bit deeper there. He's going to show us how to communicate to people properly without saying too much info. And I think this is what's going to get the ball rolling. So thank you for everyone that's joined us. You must have a fantastic week further. And then I'll see you guys at the presentation tomorrow. Cheers, everybody.
Thank you.
Thank you, Carlo.
Thank you, guys. Thanks, everybody. Fantastic training, as always, guys. Thank you.
Thank you, guys.
Pleasure, Don.
See you all soon. Bye.